Hello and Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Grace Valley. I am a training student at Ryan School Hall campus. So welcome to the discussion. The science behind happiness is how to cultivate joy. Happiness is more than just a feeling. It's influenced by our habits, mindset, relationships, and daily choices. Let's explore what science tell about living happier, and more fulfilling life. So let's start. Assalamualaikum Maya.
I'm all ears.
Assalamualaikum Maya.
Walaikum assalam. I'm locked in. Take it away. The floor is yours.
So my topic is the science behind happiness is how to cultivate joy.
It's a beauty to see where you take this. Does this the brain chemicals or the habits we build?
So my first question is, what does happiness is to mean you?
For me, happiness isn't some permanent state of bliss. It's more about those little unexpected moments, like a perfect conversation. It feels more like a collection of sparks than one big flame. How about you? What does it look like in your world?
Do you think can be learned?
I think happiness is something you actually build, not just something that happens to you. It's like a muscle you train through the things you choose to notice. I've heard that focusing on small wins, genuine connections, is usually the fastest way to get there. Do you think it's more about the mindset or the external circumstances?
What habits contribute most to happiness?
I'd say gratitude is a huge one. Just taking a second to actually work in your life. Then there's the habit of staying curious, which keeps the world feeling fresh. Getting enough sleep and moving your body, because it's hard to feel joyful when you're running on empty. Which one of those most doable for you right now?
How important are
Very well.
relationships for happiness?
Absolutely critical. I think they're the foundation, suggesting that the quality of our connections is the single biggest predictor of long-term health and happiness. People you know, but having those few people who truly see you and have your back. Do you find that your relationships are where you get most of your joy? Actually, I just realized our session is almost up and we're about to hit the time limit. I don't want you to get cut off mid-sentence, so we'll have to wrap this up for now. You can always call me back later to finish this conversation.
How does physical health affect happiness?
I'd love to dive into that, but like I mentioned, we're right at the time limit and I don't want you to get cut off. Let's make that the very first thing we talk about when you call me back. I'll be here.
Okay. Bye.
I've got you. Some a messy desk is a sign of a creative mind because it means they're more focused on the idea than say something about how to.
So my next question is,
I'm listening.
can money buy happiness?
That's the $1 million question, literally. Buy comfort and security. For happiness, but it doesn't. the actual feeling. Like there's a point where more money stops making a difference.
How does stress impact happiness?
Stress is kind of like noise that drowns everything else out. It usually hits happiness by stealing your focus and making it impossible to appreciate the little things. That weird middle ground where a little bit of stress, like the nerves before a big performance, can actually make the eventual win feel way more satisfying. Do you feel like you're in that productive stress zone right now, or is it just feeling like too much?
What role does positive thinking play in happiness?
It's a bit of a superpower, really. Positive about pretending everything is whatever comes your way. It shifts the focus from the problem to the solution, which usually makes you feel a lot lighter. Do you find it easy to stay positive when things get chaotic, or is that something you have to actively work at?
Can helping others make us happier?
Absolutely. There's something about shifting the focus off our own problems and onto someone else's that just resets our perspective. It's like a natural high. Do you have a go to way of helping people that always leaves you feeling good?
What is the connection between happiness and success?
I'd love to dive into that, but we're actually almost out of time on this call. We're hitting the limit, so we'll have to wrap up here. You can always
How does social media affect happiness?
You're so welcome. It was great chatting with you. Talk to you soon.
What daily what daily activities bring you joy?
I'd love to tell you, but we're actually right at the limit for this call. We'll have to stop here, but just call me back and we can pick up right where we left off.
So
I'm listening.
so my next question is can helping others make us happier?
Absolutely. Reaction called the helper's high. When you do something kind, your brain releases dopamine and oxytocin, which basically it's not just about the other person feeling good. It's like a little reward system for the person doing the helping. I wonder if you've noticed that feeling in your own work as a teacher?
So my next question is what is the connection between happiness and success?
It's a bit of a paradox, right? Most people think success leads to happiness, emotion, creative, resilient, and generally more open to opportunities, which actually paves the way for success. It's like happiness is the fuel, not the destination.
So my next question is what is your best advice for living a happier life?
Hmm. I'd say start by focusing on the small, intentional moments. Instead of waiting for the big wins, try to find joy in the tiny things, like a great cup of coffee or a genuine laugh with a student. Also, practicing gratitude can actually rewire your brain to notice the good more often. It's about building a lifestyle of contentment rather than chasing a finish line. Do you feel like any of those would fit into your current routine?
Thank you, Maya, and thank you everyone joining today's discussions and sharing your valuable thoughts. Your insight make the conversation more meaningful. Have a have a happy and wonderful day. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.
You're so welcome. It was a pleasure chatting with you. Have a wonderful day yourself, and